CEO into any internet search engine. Now try CFO, COO, or any other executive position of your choice. Notice anything strange? What do the most popular results have in common? Most of the people seem to be well-dressed, smiling, and middle-aged. But one glaring similarity stands apart from the rest. Out of the first 100 results, only 2 of the images are of women. And out of all of the images presented to my right, none of them are of women. The concept of CEOs and executive business leadership is so fundamentally associated with men that even Google Images perpetuates the stereotype, limiting capable women and causing businesses to miss out. But it doesn't need to be this way, especially when so many ambitious women are able to excel in executive positions and change the gender disparity in the world of business. CEO Ursula Burns has transformed Xerox into a global leader in document technology. CFO Ruth Porat has become one of the most powerful women on Wall Street by helping lead Morgan Stanley, one of the nation's biggest investment banks, through the aftermath of the financial crisis. And COO Sheryl Sandberg became the first female on the Facebook board of executives and has helped steer the company to unimaginable heights. Although these women have made a significant stride in the world of business, only 15% of executive positions in Fortune 500 companies are occupied by women. By altering the way businesses promote women, we can bridge the gap and eventually defy the stereotype that Google Images itself reinforces. There are 3 easy and effective strategies businesses can implement to facilitate strong female leadership: starting formal mentorship programs, opening up networking opportunities, and starting active internal recruitment. First, businesses can encourage senior members to mentor talented women within their company. Being a minority in the world of business, women don't have the same social high ground as men, and therefore need a program that caters to their needs. Businesses can support the creation of women's groups in order to facilitate opportunities for these women to be with those who face the same dilemmas as them and to exchange solutions to cope with these demands. Allowing women to feel comfortable in their work setting by surrounding them with supportive senior role models allows these women to thrive. In fact, this is exactly the case in global software enterprise company NetSuite's female mentorship program. The program pairs high-achieving women in the company with mentors 2 levels above or in other departments. Joanne Taylor, NetSuite's Global Senior Director for Organizational Effectiveness, noted that the women who were part of the program gave it an average of 4 out of 5 stars, and said that they gained confidence in their career ambitions. If more companies implemented programs like NetSuite's, just imagine the number of female executives rising to the top. The next step businesses can take is opening up more networking opportunities for women. Networking opportunities allow women to broaden their reach within their company and other companies. By connecting with others in their field, women can exchange business strategies that allow them to become more effective leaders and earn these top executive positions. An example of how businesses can incorporate this strategy is by hosting a Women's Summit, a panel discussion of business people within the company that hold top global positions. A company that has successfully incorporated this idea is telecommunications company AT&T. Every year, they host a Women in Tech Summit to accelerate leadership opportunities for talented women within their company. They invite speakers like in 2015, John Donovan, a senior SVP at AT&T, to empower female employees. Their efforts through summits and other initiatives have allowed ambitious women to rise to the top, earning AT&T the title of Top Company for Women Executives by the National Association of Female Executives in 2014. Increased exposure to developmental opportunities such as networking options allow women to not only earn top executive positions, but stay in those positions by learning these effective business and leadership business and leadership techniques. The final step would be for businesses to internally recruit women in order to expand the pipeline of women who hold supervisory and managerial positions. A 2012 Harvard Business Review study showed a strong correlation between adding more women to leadership teams and the effectiveness of those teams. As organizations seek to fill their leadership pipeline, it would be wise for them to look internally rather than recruiting executives from competitors. For example, $55 billion tech company Intel had a $300 million diversity campaign aimed at facilitating more female leadership. Danielle Brown, Intel's chief diversity and inclusion officer, reported that the company has boosted representation of women in senior roles, such as principal engineers, by 5.8% in the last year alone. By putting women in these senior positions, Intel is not only facilitating, by putting women in these senior positions, it is not only benefiting the business, but also allowing high-performing women to gain opportunities to cultivate their leadership skills, while simultaneously being examples for women within the company. Intel has made incredible progress to bridge this gender disparity, and other businesses should use Intel as an example to start recruiting their top women. Although female executives are a minority in both the business world and on this Google image search, they are not exceptions. They are in fact examples that should be celebrated, emulated, and encouraged. So if organizations across the country commit to combating patriarchal social standards, our scientists, our leaders, and our business professionals will eventually defy the stereotype that Google Images itself reinforces, proving that our business executives do not have to be one age, one race, and certainly not one gender.